All right, I'm going to be working on this airplane and see what we can make while I eat my lunch. You're welcome to eat lunch with me, and suggestions are welcome. So I'm letting my heat gun or my glue gun warm up. I took my glider, which was a little too heavy, and I added an electric motor with a propeller. I've got a battery pack with a charger and hopefully a switch that holds the prop from running that I can hold until I get it set up. Just long enough to put the battery in, and then I'm going to put it on wheels to just see if it'll go straight. I'm not going to fly it yet. It's very fragile, so we're going to see what happens. Not an intense day of making today. So I'm going to put the battery, because it'll be the heaviest part. I'm going to put it towards the front. Put the charger back here, and then the switch somewhere to the side. Is pretty light. Got enough wiring, but I want the weight in the front. Then, from there, we'll step up to 2 batteries. We'll try to smoke that battery if we can, or the motor. I'm not ready yet. So the way this works is this is a glider, and it's got hooks in the front and the back. So the main wing will sit, there's pegs that locate it right there. You put rubber bands over and it holds it, but there's a little bit of adjustment. And if it does hit, it's going to come apart or bend on the rubber bands rather than break. And then this part, kind of the same thing, will go in there, and we'll put rubber bands around here. I've got to fix something here. This part broke when we test flew, but got a little bit of repair work to do. Nothing like waiting for a heat gun to warm up, right? All right. So that is just about ready. All right, the battery's gonna go there. The rest of this really doesn't weigh much. Let's put the charger probably on top. Right there. All right. And this switch, this is the tricky part. I don't know if this will work or not. How can I, if I'm holding it, put it like there, be holding it that way, or I'm going to hold it on the top. Yeah, probably this way. I can hold it, yeah, right there. Okay. Let that set up a little bit. I think for now, I'll just leave the wires go because they'll probably come back off eventually. It's one thing I like about using wood glue or hot glue is you can always take it back off. All right, let that glue cool down. All right, now we got to put our wings on. I should probably put this on my skid first. Spiders all over it. Maybe that. I think I'm gonna have to overhang it. I didn't think about the skateboard having it tipped up. It should. It might be able to pull it. We'll see. And then we'll give it a little push to overcome the static rolling friction. That'll be a test, definitely. Do we need the wings on for the first test? Probably not. Probably not. Let's not break things that we don't have to right away. All right, for batteries, I've got these 3.7 volt batteries from Cygold with this really nice charger. Chargers them up. You can change how the current, all that stuff, the resistance. You can tell if they're good or bad. You can actually change the current, charging current. I'm just going to take one. There are two of these that are slightly shorter. Let me get those. One of these. Okay. Now, let's move stuff out of the way. So I have this button that's normally closed. When I push it, it turns to normally open. I need to have a stop just in case this actually does work. How am I going to do that? Okay, that'll work. So I'm going to hold the button down, try to put the battery in with one hand. If not, I'll just let it go. We're going to see if this rolls. I don't know. I'm all of a sudden I'm nervous. I don't know why. These batteries are kind of hard to push in. All right, working. Look, it's moving it. It's moving it ever so slightly. All right, so we need probably a little more speed, a little more battery. It just wants to go. It's so close. You can kind of see it. Just not enough. All right, so I need to either get a lighter skateboard or two batteries. Or, you know what I could do is just put it on the table. Let's take it off the skateboard. Well, no, then it won't stand up. How am I gonna do this? I need to see how much it's pulling. Huh. Let me get a 2 battery holder. Be right back. So that's a little disappointing. I thought that was going to work. The charger is not going to work because if I go to 2 batteries, that's double the voltage. So let's, but we can leave it on for now. Put that off. We're going to do this the easy way because I only needed to sit there since I'm just rolling. And we're going to twist these wires together because I might need 3 batteries. I don't know. And it might burn out the motor. We will find out. So while you're waiting, check out the rest of our channel. We do all kinds of stuff on this channel. Do a lot of wood turning, a lot of other projects. There's the videos where I made this airplane. Those are great videos to watch. All kinds of stuff. We're always open for suggestions. I will try to make almost anything if it fits within my skill set. All right, see if this works. I don't know if this will work or not. Try it. Grab another battery. Gonna work. Whoa. All right. You lined up? All right. This is now 3.6. So 7.4, 7.2, 7.2 or 7.4, somewhere in between there. Let's see. There we go. Nice. I hit a bump. That blade is spinning. Got some glue. All right, ready? Test number 2. Not even a push. Uh-oh. I hear another bump. Let's try it on the floor. I wonder if I've got... Let's pick a flat spot on the floor. Yeah, the floor's probably not that flat. Oh. All right, so that ends the test. The prop flew off, and it is smelling like something is burning. So I'm gonna have to fix that prop on better. It was just super glued on, but just to a metal post. So that's not gonna work. That motor smells worked. So I think, yeah, it's pretty hot. Probably not the best motor. So, oh, we have some comments. Got a couple people in. Just kind of puttering around in the workshop today. Didn't feel like getting all dirty. Testing my airplane. I think 3 batteries, getting that up to about 15 volts is probably too much. I think it'd be 14.4. I think it's too much for that motor. So I'm gonna take this all apart. I have one other motor that I can try that's a little bit bigger. And I think we'll try something, I don't know when we get to it. So, but hey, I will put this airplane together so you can see what it looks like, because it's really cool, and I haven't had it put together for a while. It did not fly very well. I didn't use balsa wood. I used pine. So it's a little bit too heavy. There. So just a rubber band holds it on, gives it a little bit of flexibility. And this is for free flight. If you've ever looked into free flight model airplanes, it is fascinating the amount of engineering that goes into these. there. That is a free flight model airplane, and actually one of our sponsors, if you've watched the channel, you know that I do a lot with Satellite City, CA glue, and that plane that is in their logo is that. It's a scale model. It's half size, I think, of the model size, but that is the plane that they use. I went from their plans. So definitely look up free flight model airplanes. It's really cool. It's very, very cool subject. Very fascinating. And then we'll put that prop on the front. Everything's just temporary because I gotta find out what works first. So we'll just keep experimenting. All right, let's see who's in the chat. We've got Lucy's here. Lee Simpson, Luigi's here. Thanks for coming in. David, Mike is making stuff. Jose, Aguido, maybe. Dana and Russ, thanks for stopping in. I think that's going to do it for today. Not a super exciting live stream. I'm out of energy today, guys. I got to admit, I didn't sleep good last night, so we're just kind of hanging out. So anybody in the chat, do you have anything you'd like to see me make, either on the lathe or... Now, bear in mind, I'm not a furniture maker. Mostly on the lathe. I'll try anything on the lathe. Or any tutorials, something that you want to see done. Let me know. Comment on this video. But thanks for stopping in. Check out the channel, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'm going to get this fixed up. We'll solder on another battery pack. Do something different with the propeller, because I feel like the faster we go, it's just going to pull itself off. So I got to figure something out for that. But we'll keep working on it, and we'll go where it takes us. Thanks for stopping in. Remember, when you're working on anything, you're probably going to fail the first time. Try again, fail better. We don't learn unless we fail. If everything goes smooth, we don't learn anything. So just keep trying, keep going after it. All right, you have purpose, you are loved, you have value. God bless.